Welcome to this tutorial on picking and selection using Chimera. In this tutorial, we will learn to show labels for atoms and residues, select atoms and residues using select menu or by picking, change the color and display of the residues, add, delete or change atoms, rotate bonds, open more than one model on the display window, select and move the model. To follow this tutorial, you should have knowledge of undergraduate biochemistry or familiar with structural biology. For relevant tutorials, please visit our website. To record this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu operating system version 14.04, Chimera version 1.10.2, Mozilla Firefox browser 35.0, and a working internet connection. Here, I have opened a Chimera window. On the Rapid Access window, click on One Residue from the list of recently accessed data. A model of leucine zipper opens on the Graphics window. Individual components of the structure, such as residues, atoms, bonds, etc., can be modified using tools available in Chimera. The first step is to make a selection. There are different ways to make a selection. Using the select menu in the menu bar, picking from the graphics window, typing commands on the command line, or by selecting model panel and sequence option present in the favorites menu. Back to the Chimera window. Leucine zipper motif consists of periodic repetition of leucine residues. I will now demonstrate how to highlight the leucine residues present in this structure. From the preset menu, choose Interactive 2 option. This will convert the structure to atoms display. From the select menu, choose Residue option. The submenu has many options. The amino acid category menu has amino acids grouped as aliphatic, aromatic, hydrophobic, polar, etc. Standard amino acid menu has list of amino acid residues present in the structure. Click on leucine. All the leucine residues are now highlighted. Click on Actions menu, select color. I will choose yellow from the list of colors. All the leucines are now displayed in yellow color. To clear the selection, click on Select menu. Then click on Clear Selection option. Leucine, being hydrophobic, is packed into the hydrophobic core of the protein. Now change the display to ribbons using Presets option. Click on Interactive 1. To pick a residue from the screen, hover the cursor over the structure. A pop-up balloon appears with identifying information. It has information such as residue name, residue number and chain. The balloon disappears when you move the cursor. Bring the cursor to the first residue on chain A, that is arginine. Press and hold the control key on the keyboard and click the left mouse button. Release the control key. The outline of the residue is highlighted. By default, the selection is outlined in green. If you want to select more than one residue, press and hold both Ctrl and Shift key on the keyboard. Hover the mouse over the peptide chain. Click on the residues you want to pick. Release the Ctrl and Shift key from the keyboard. Now you have picked the residues for modification. Choose an option from the Actions menu. Click on Actions menu. For example, to display atoms, choose Atoms Bonds. Click on Show. The selected residues are now seen in Atoms display. Clear the selection. We can also modify atoms or bonds present in the structure by picking. Place the cursor over an object, such as an atom or bond. This will show its label information in an atom spec balloon. Atom spec balloon for an atom has information such as residue name, number, chain and atom name. To select an atom, press and hold the Control key on the keyboard. While holding the Control key, click on the atom you want to change. The atom is now highlighted. To modify the atom, double-click on the atom while holding the Control key. A context menu opens with options. Click on Modify Atom option. Release the Control key. A Build Structure window opens. Let us change the selected atom, that is nitrogen, to a methyl group. In the Build Structure window, select Element as Carbon, Bonds as 4 and click on Apply button. Observe the panel. A methyl group is now added to the existing structure. Close the window. There is also an option to rotate bonds. Hover the cursor over the bond you want to rotate. Information regarding the bond appears in the atom spec balloon. To select a bond, place the cursor on the bond. Press and hold the Control key. Click the left mouse button. The selected bond is now highlighted. While still holding the Control key, double-click on the bond. Release the Control key on the keyboard. A context menu opens. Click on Rotate Bond option. A Build Structure dialog box appears on the screen. Click and rotate the rotating tool that is present in the dialog box. Observe the panel. The selected bond is now rotating. Stop rotating when you reach the desired angle. Close the dialog box. Clear the selection. We can also use Sequence option in the Tools menu to highlight the chains. Scroll down the Tools menu and click on Sequence option. Choose Sequence from the submenu. A Show Model Sequence dialog box appears. Click on Chain A if you want to select Chain A. Then click on Show. Another dialog box appears on the screen with the amino acid sequence. The amino acid residues are represented as single letter abbreviations. Click on the sequence to select. Observe the panel. Chain A is now highlighted. Click on Quit to close the window. Go to Actions menu. Scroll down to Color. Click on Yellow option. Chain A is now in yellow color. Clear the selection. We can open more than one structure on the Chimera window. To open a second structure, scroll down the File menu. Click on Fetch by ID. A Fetch Structure by ID dialog box opens. Select PDB option, then type the 4-letter PDB code. For example, to fetch human insulin, type 4EX1. Click on Fetch button. The two protein structures are overlapped on the panel. To separate the two overlapping structures, we have to selectively move one model on the panel. Open the command line using Favorites menu. The command line appears at the bottom of the window. Click to uncheck Model 0, which represents leucine zipper. Bring the cursor to the insulin structure. Hold the center mouse button. Then drag to move the insulin model to the desired location on the panel. Release the mouse button. To selectively remove model from the screen, open the Model panel using Favorites menu. A Model panel dialog box appears. Select the model you want to remove by clicking on the model ID. For example, I want to remove the insulin model from the screen. Click on the model ID. Click on Close option. Observe the panel. The model of insulin is now removed from the screen. Close the Model panel window. We have reached the end of this tutorial. Let's summarize what we have learnt. In this tutorial, we have learnt to show labels for atoms and residues, select atoms and residues using Select menu or by picking, change the color and display of the residues, add, delete or change atoms, rotate bonds, Open more than one model on the display window. Select and move the model. For the assignment, open a structure of human insulin, PDB code 4EX1 on the camera window. Color all the hydrophobic amino acid residues in blue. Color all polar residues in red. Your completed assignment should look as follows. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates for those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to us. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the link shown. This is Snehalata from IIT Bombay signing off. Thank you for joining.